Shalom, 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 Israel. This your King and Shepherd KD coming with another message of daily edification brought to you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. All praises due. Peace and salutations, Royal House of David. All right. Well, man, what is it? The 30th now? Tomorrow the 31st? Then Monday's the 1st, y'all. Monday's the 1st. You know, it's been a long month. A long taxing month, you know. It's thirsty work busting these fucking Pharisees over their damn head, man. But gotta finish up strong. All right. I want to talk today on a topic to prove. I believe I've proven my case already, but I believe this here might bring it just a little more closer to home, where not even the Pharisees can dispute what I'm gonna say. All right. I see I ain't got no comments on the facts over feelings, so that must have hit home. Y'all have no answers for me. All right. Y'all can't tell me who your leader is. And y'all are out of the scriptures, man. Y'all are out of the bounds of the scriptures. All right. There is no one leader over all y'all camps. There isn't one. All right. And y'all know that. All of y'all got your own little individual leaders in your own individual camps. All right. But y'all got the nerve to call me Jake, right? Y'all didn't call me that shit all month. Yeah, Jake tripping, man. Jake had some ham, man. Man, Jake ain't got no fringes, man. Jake. It's Jake. All right. So I want to put the brakes on that Jake shit today. We gonna find out who Jake really is. All right. They said it's the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. Now, the tribulation is about to end any day now. Any day after the first of this year, the tribulation's about to end. And then after the tribulation, all right, going into Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble is for Jakes. So, who is Jake? Who's going to get that boot up their ass? Who? I mean, is it the Royal House of David? Or is it the House of David spread abroad, all of you camps that can't get along, arguing over stupid ass shit, and taking time out here and there to fuck with me? Because y'all swear up and down I'm Jake. I mean, I'm one man. Y'all still ain't answered my question. Sons of Thunder, where you at? All right. Hey, quit talking to me about the spelling of some name. That ain't nothing but a crock of bullshit. Answer my damn question. And no, I'm not meeting with y'all either. I know that passive aggressive shit y'all doing, man. I know it. Sir, can you do this, sir? And sir, can you answer this question, sir? Y'all sirring me down. I know that passive aggressive shit, and I know y'all connected to bubblehead ass Sakari. So now y'all done tried to come at me nigga style. That shit didn't work, so now you're gonna try to run the passive aggressive shit. See, fucking demons, man. That's all y'all doing. Y'all ain't trying to get no answers. Y'all ain't trying to get down with this. Y'all trying to find a way to catch me in my words, to say you was right, and you're not gonna get that. No, I'm not sitting on no podcast. No, I'm not picking no platform. This is my platform here. My platform is right here. Because I got the power. You know what? Do you know, Royal House of David, do you know when you really got power? You know what power is? The power is the ability to tell a motherfucker no. That's all it is. That's power. No, I won't meet with you. No, I'm not going to do this. No, I'm not going to do that. And you can't make me. Now, that's it. And you hate it. Now, we're going to find out who Jake is, all right? Since y'all want to call me Jake, because whoever Jake is, okay, Jake is going to be the one that goes through Jacob's trouble. So let's go to the scriptures, all right? Let's go to the scriptures. I'll start off with Genesis chapter 25. All right. Go start at verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. Now this is Rebekah. And the first came out all red, all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Verse 27. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. Now I'm going to say that again. Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. One more time. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. All right. Now, y'all got that? Now, let's go to Genesis chapter 32. All right. Starting at verse 24. This is when Jacob wrestled with the angel of the Lord. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint. And he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob. Verse 28. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince thou hast power hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. Read that again. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince thou hast power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. So, when you are Jacob, you're not a prince. I'm going to say that again. When you're Jacob, you're not a prince. Now, I say I am King David. Period. Y'all don't like that. But you got to think about something. You're either Jacob or you're Israel. Jacob means that you haven't transformed to being a prince. I mean, am I going off? Let me see. Genesis 32 and 28. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with the power and with men, and hast prevailed. See, you haven't prevailed as long as you're Jacob. You have yet to morph, right? You have yet to change into being a prince. Now, just for a moment, let's go to Isaiah 32 and 1. Look at verse 1. Behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. A king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. What do we have here at the royal house of David? Well, we got a king and we got princes. We don't have apostles. We don't have priests. We don't have all them long-ass names that y'all be having. Banyala, la 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 la, Shawana, Banyala, la lawyer. We don't have them names like that, man. That's for y'all. That's how I know you fucking Pharisees. Now, if I told you I'm the king and you dispute me, all right, but you calling yourselves priests and apostles, all right, then you're not princes. You haven't elevated. Because see, only those men needed the law of Moses to survive. We don't. We're above the law of Moses. So you telling on yourself. Now, I'm finna prove to y'all that y'all Jake. Let's go on back to Genesis 25 and 27. Now, we're not the Jakes here. I'm a king over my princes. The Bible says that a king shall reign in righteousness and princes shall rule in judgment. We got princes here, all right? We're not Jakes here. Y'all are. That's why y'all argue over stupid ass shit like eating a ham. Let me show you. Let me prove to you. All right? I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to own y'all after this. I'm going to own you. All right? Genesis 25 and 27. And the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Now, what do y'all call y'all congregations? What? Camps, right? What do you use to have a camp? You have to set up tents. And this is by your own admission. Ooh, what camp are you from? What camp are you from? I'm from this camp. I'm from that camp. Y'all plain men dwelling in tents. You're Jacob. All right? Princes don't stay in fucking tents, man. All right? Finna prove it to you. I'm going to show you where we are. Sit tight. All right? Let's go to St. John chapter 14. Starting at verse 1. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in the power, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, you may be also. And whither I go, ye know, and that way ye know. All right. Thomas saith unto him, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Yahushua said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. So, you claim I'm not David, right? Claim I'm not David. So, how did all of these people get here? They believed in Yahweh Shai. They forsook the law of Moses. Not to say that it was bad, but they chose to keep the law of liberty. They chose to love the Lord with all thy heart, all thy mind, all thy soul, all thy strength. And they chose to love their neighbors as they self. And they found me. You didn't. You found a camp. Now, this is Israel here. This is Israel. All right? You ain't got to like me if I'm too chubby for you. All right? Most High know how to hide his men. And he knows how to hide his men in such a way where you'll overlook them like you did Yahweh Shai. I don't want y'all to believe who I am. I want y'all to see it. See? That's what I want. See, anybody at the royal house will tell you, we've always been the royal house. We was rod of iron first, and then we transcended to the royal house of David. All right? When I came into when the Most High revealed to me through prophecy and through the prophets here in his body who I am. All right? Now, I don't mean to sound funny, but I'm gonna show y'all something. If you think I'm bullshitting, I can't make this up, okay? Let's go to Daniel chapter 12. Daniel chapter 12, starting at verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Now you got to be written in the book to be delivered. The time of trouble is coming. Time of trouble is coming. All right? But you got to think about something. He said, at that time Michael shall stand up. Do you know what my government name is? It's Michael. I'm not making this shit up, man. Been had it since April 19, 1970 when I was born. So, y'all still think it's a coincidence, huh? Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good, you know. He said he was going to make your ears fat and your heart heavy, lest you hear and be converted, all right? So, he don't want you to get this. But you niggas are the jakes, all right? You niggas are the jakes, all right? Let me get another precept. This is, Revelations 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought against his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. So, who was that? I know what y'all gonna try to say. It was the archangel, right? Nah. You see, it's not going to be the angels that are fighting this war. It's going to be the men of the Lord who are transformed, all right? It's going to be the men of the Lord who received the spiritual power at that time to cast Satan out of this world. It's way above y'all pay grade, all right? So who's going to do it? You camps? Living in tents? A king and his princes don't live in tents. Haven't y'all wondered why is y'all out there on the corners and not us? Haven't you wondered that? Because you jakes. Jakes belong out there on the highways and the byways. The highways and the byways were for the time of repentance during the time Yahweh Shai was here, not now. No. See, it was your job to wake me up and to wake up the elect, of which you're not part of that group. Yahweh Shai played a cold trick on y'all for fucking them over in your past life and getting them executed, and he got you back. Oh, I know. You don't like it, do you? That's a hard pill to swallow. Well, if you was Israel, all right, you would know these things, but you don't. All right. Let me get a precept. This is St. John chapter 15, verse 14. Yahushua said, "You are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. Henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things that I have heard of my Father I have made known unto you. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that you should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit shall remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of my Father in my name, he may give it to you. These things I command you, that you love one another." That's all they had to do. They could eat whatever they want, all right? With no law of Moses bounding them from nothing. He just said to love one another. That's all we do here. We love one another. Y'all think y'all love one another by holding each other to these constraints in the law of Moses. So you're Jakes, and I've just proven that. Jakes live in tents. Y'all looking forward to going out into the wilderness. Ain't that what y'all said? No, we going out in the wilderness, man. We. You got Naquam telling people they got to go out and afflict their soul in the woods, all right? Go in the big fire buying tents and skillets and water bottles and shit. Well, like I said, y'all can go out there and have at it all you want. Y'all gonna be out there, all right? Yahushua said, "In my Father's house are many mansions." I ain't promised nobody in the royal house of David no fucking tent, man. We're gonna be in houses with power, running water, all right? Living very nice, all right? Have y'all camp leaders promised y'all that? Nope. No, this is what we got to do, Ox and Aqua. We going to be out there, so, you know, we got to start praying and fasting. That's what y'all tell y'all people. See? Because you're Jake. And this Jacob's trouble is designed just for you. Challenge me on it. Challenge me. I dare you. You know it's true. You ain't never heard nothing like this in your life. Talking about I'm going to get the missiles. He ain't finna destroy this place, man. This land has to be cleansed by the blood of him that shed it. That's in Exodus. You ain't never read that? How is he going to cleanse the land? How's he going to cleanse the land and he's destroyed it with nuclear fire? He's not going to do that, man. It's going to be the New Jerusalem over here. Right? And New Jerusalem is for Israelites under the law of liberty, the royal law. All right? The law of Moses is for lawless people. Yeah. And when you try to live in the law of Moses, you die. That's what I've been trying to get across to y'all all week. Now, the evidence is against you. Scrimmage me. How is it not? How is it not? Y'all have no sacrifice, no head. You got camps spread out all over the country, all over the world, some of you. And all of y'all thinking that you're the one. Let me get a precept. This is Psalms 127:1. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh, but in vain. So all of y'all then built y'all little houses, for yourself, though. But you've labored in vain that built it. Now, let's go to Matthew chapter 7. Verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say unto me in that day, Lord, Lord. Not just one. Y'all trying to say that me by myself is going to get rejected. Not so. You niggas going to get rejected. Many will say unto me that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? See? You're prophets, but this ain't the time of prophecy. And in thy name cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works, and then will I profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine, and doeth them, I will liken him, not them, him, unto a wise man, which built his house upon the rock. We at the rock right here. One shepherd. Right? Right? And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house. And it fell not, for it was founded upon the rock. Y'all they came at me all month with various types of bullshit. Y'all they came at me all month trying to fuck with me. You they came at me all month. Multiple hostile targets. All you fucking camps talking your shit. And all of you ended up flat on your fucking back. Because we built on the rock. You niggas can't break me. I'm a king. Period. I ain't dying and I ain't going no motherfucking where. You are. Check it out. Verse 26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not, Moses' law, shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. Where do you build a tent? On the sand. Is that right? Now, a house, anybody that knows anything about construction knows that the house has to have a cornerstone and a very solid foundation. This is why we're the royal house of David. That's why I get offended highly when y'all call us a camp. We're not a camp. This is all I can tell you what's going to happen to you. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not, law of Moses, shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house upon the sand. Jacob living in tents. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Niggas going down, man. Jacob was a plain man, living in tents. That's why you got camps. Camps get washed away in the rain. Houses don't. Remember that. We not Jakes over here. We're the elect. The royal house of David, living under the royal law of liberty. And you are living in the fallible law of Moses. You are plain men living in tents because plain men need a law to control them. Now, I already told y'all, don't bother trying to refute this because you can't. Sons of Thunder, no more questions. All right, I've answered y'all dumbass questions all month. Tried to get it through y'all thick ass, galvanized, steel ass, concrete ass skulls, but you hard headed and stiff necked, just like the Bible says. So No more questions. Don't even ask, because you ain't going to get no reply from me. All right? Y'all got the tents, and we go have the mansions. Keep that line, Luke 9 and 62 going, Royal House of David. Gonna keep our boot on their necks and keep pressing these fucking Pharisees until their demise has come to pass. 2024, we at the gates. Prepare for another video coming up next. Giving all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Mashiach Yahushai. This your King and Shepherd, KD, signing off. Shalom.